Live from the Rock Ridge Broadcasting Room at Rock Ridge High School. This is Rock Ridge Rundown.
Good afternoon. I'm Gabby and this is Amelia, and this is your Rock Ridge Rundown. Rock Ridge Rundown is your weekly news broadcast put together by the Journalism 1 and 2 classes. We broadcast live every Friday at 1:50. Today is Friday, April 25th, and we hope your day is going well. We have several stories to get to this week, so let's get right into it.
As we finish the week, we also finally finished MCA testing. Sophomores and juniors this week took their MCA tests, with sophomores taking English and science and juniors taking math. MCA stands for Minnesota Comprehensive Assessments, and the MCAs are long tests with many sections that can be used as checkpoints to determine a student's ability and comprehension of a subject. Questions vary from a drag and drop style question or free answer paragraph questions. Students' feelings about the MCAs were mixed, with many dreading the MCAs while others were just happy to get out of class. MCAs will be finished next week, with grades 8 and 10 completing the science MCA on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Today and tomorrow, the 2025 Speech MSHSL tournament will be held at Shakopee High School and will include competitors from 161 teams. It takes a lot of hard work and practice to make it to state, and our students definitely put in that work. Going to state is an exciting experience for all students. Junior Jace Matuzak says, "I am most excited to see the kids from all the other classes, like Class A. Congratulations on making it to state, and good luck, Jace." After this short break, we will be back with your weekend forecast.
I don't know where my part is. Hello, Rockridge High School. This is Heath Lamorier with your forecast. Starting with today, we have a high of 55 and a low of 38 this weekend. Temperatures are warming up. Saturday with a high of 60 and a low of 33, and then cooling down Sunday with a high of 53 and a low of 31. Going into this next week, temperatures will be staying steady Monday with a high of 53 and a low of 46. Today also with a high of 46 and a low of 33. Wednesday will have a high of 55 and a low of 29. Thursday, things will stay steady again with a high of 55 and a low of 32. And finally, Friday having a high of 53 and a low of 35. That's all I have for you this week. After this short break, we'll be back with Coach's Corner.
Good afternoon and welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm the recently promoted assistant coach Will, and I've got some stories for you today. The Wolverines baseball team played Duluth-Denfeld last night at Wade Stadium in Duluth and suffered a devastating 0-4 loss. Senior Sam Ray says, "We've had a good season, but we can definitely play better." The Wolverines play in Hermantown tonight against a mediocre Hawks team. The boys golf team had a meet today at the Evelyn Golf Course, where they played against multiple schools including Greenway, Nashwauk, Keewatin, Hibbing, I Falls, and Mesabi East. Next week, the girls golf team has a meet on Monday at the Quarry Golf Course at Giants Ridge, but the oppositions are still to be determined. On the same day, boys golf goes to play against the Lakeville North at Brackett's Crossing in Lakeville. Both teams are ready for their respective meets, with both teams doing well so far this season, and I'm excited to see where they end up in the end of this season. The Rockridge track team had a wave this week, starting the short week off with a meet right on Tuesday at Grand Rapids. Rockridge destroyed the competition with multiple first place finishes. Senior Jack Kendall was even accepted to run in the Hamlin meet this Friday after setting a new PR in the mile. After this, Jack commented, "The Grand Rapids meet went great because I finally got my qualifying time for the Hamlin Elite meet in the mile. It feels really good because last year I came up short on qualifying." Thanks for that, Jack. Rockridge will be headed down to Duluth East for a tough matchup against some local teams, and you can keep up with the track team and their scores by looking up Rockridge on athletic.net. Now, per my editor's request, we'll try to keep this fast as we pound through what happened this past week. Starting on last Thursday, girls softball hosted Superior, where the Wolverines proved the Spartans inferior, scoring a home win at 8-5. We didn't have anything happen this weekend. We came back Monday morning and had boys golf headed out to Walker, Hacky Sack, Oakley, and girls softball hosting Duluth East, where the Wolverines outlapped the Greyhounds, winning 8-0. That same night, boys baseball played out in Cloquet and completely axed the Lumberjacks, where the Wolverines won 10-0. On Tuesday, girls softball went out to Bemidji and won 5-3, and boys tennis paid a visit to the GNR Thunderhawks. Later Tuesday night, our track team also went out to Grand Rapids, where the Wolverines scored 91 in women's and 120.5 in men's, placing first in both. On Wednesday night, girls softball went out to Proctor and managed to plunge the rails, winning 5-0. That same night, boys baseball hosted Two Harbors, and the Wolves heard us roar when the Wolverines won 10-0. Last night was a busy one for the Wolverines, though, and we saw boys golf headed out to blow away Cannon Falls, boys tennis going out to Bemidji, girls golf going to Mesabi East, and lastly, boys baseball swinging down to Duluth-Denfeld, where the boys sadly lost 4-0. Now, if you can please bear with me just a little longer, we'll jump into what's happening next week. Tonight, we've got our track team going down to Duluth East to win it big on the Greyhounds track, and boys baseball going out to Hermantown. Tomorrow, we'll have girls softball traveling to Rush City, but that's all for this weekend. We'll come back on Monday morning to make up for that uneventful weekend with boys golf going to Lakeshore Drive, girls softball playing in Cloquet, and boys baseball traveling to play in Esco. On Tuesday morning, boys golf will go out to compete in Cloquet, and boys tennis will host Duluth-Denfeld and Chicago. Anyway, later that afternoon, our track team will be hosting a meet here at Rockridge, and girls golf will be hosting a meet on the Virginia course. Lastly, we'll round out Tuesday night with girls softball also going to play in Esco. After that eventful Tuesday night, we'll slow it down on Wednesday night with just boys tennis going to serve it to Duluth East and girls golf going to Greenway, Nashua, Keewatin. Finally on Thursday, we'll have boys golf driving out to the Quarry at Giants Ridge in the morning, and afternoon, boys softball will host Superior and girls softball will be hosting G&K. Golly gee, that seemed to take forever, but we finally got through all of what's coming your way. Rockridge Sports. Thanks for hanging with me in Coach's Corner this afternoon, and someone else, not me, will see you next time.
And now you're watching Worldwide Wolverines with Laska
and also her class.
Welcome everyone. Today we will be exploring the wonderful world of candy. I'm Nina.
And I'm Lindsay. What we will be doing today is traveling and taking a deep dive into the world's biggest candy store.
Wait, I thought we were just going to Cane Lakes to get some candy.
We are, but more specifically, we're going to visit their M&M wall and make our own mix of M&Ms.
Oh, that makes more sense, since the world's biggest candy store is M&M's London.
Now we're on our way to Cane Lakes, which we know so much about, so let's talk about M&M London a little bit more.
On opening day, they had 28,000 visitors.
Many tourists go there, and even lots of locals go there just for fun. They don't necessarily go there to buy anything, they just go to look around.
It's 35,000 square feet spread across 4 floors.
M&M London also has the world's biggest chocolate wall with many different flavors, over 100 different M&Ms. We just got to Cane Lakes, let's go inside and explore.
I'm so excited to see their M&M wall. We've seen the M&M wall in our own town. I think it's time to take a trip to the world's largest M&M store.
We made it to M&M's London.
Here is the big M&M wall. Isn't it amazing?
Yes, it is. Even though we have our own smaller M&M wall closer to us, it's fun to learn about the world's largest candy store.
I hope you enjoyed following along on our fun candy exploring adventure. See you next time!
This past week, our culinary club has been working on creating delicious tastings for Flavor of the North, hosted by United Way, Northeastern Minnesota. They rolled over 1,100 tamales and made over 500 tres leches cakes. Here's Gabby with Sam Ray.
What's your name?
Sam Ray,
What class are you interviewing for right now?
Culinary 2.
What meal are you making right now?
I'm making pork tamales with salsa verde and beef tamales with guajillo salsa.
Sounds pretty good. Did you try it?
No, I did not try it.
Okay.
Thank you, Gabby and Sam. Great job to all of our participating culinary students.
This week's Wolverine of the Week is Ivy Tesic. Her favorite activities include softball and cross country. Her favorite hobbies are hanging out with friends and drawing. And her favorite subject is global studies. That's all we have time for today. Remember to watch your Rockridge Rundown every Friday at 1:50 p.m. Thank you for watching and have a great weekend.